go to Montreal. So 2 games in a row on the road. This is the Montreal Stadium. Check this out, Dave. Gorgeous. Gorgeous area there in Montreal.
Always zooming in.
The stadium.
That's nice.
Stadium did look really nice on TV. I will say, it looked like a pretty slick stadium. And this is a new stadium, right?
Yeah, it's fairly new. I mean, Montreal. I mean, the Canadian teams are all quite new, and they're doing quite well. And who says Canada's not a soccer place? I mean, the national team for the first time is much better. And you can make an argument. Maybe the reason why they finally have a decent national team is because they have good clubs, right?
Yeah. And yet again, we go and lose 2-1 after coming out with a 1-0 lead, right? Again.
No, we were down 1-0 and we equalized with Moreno.
That's right. Moreno did the little.
So we gave up a goal in the third minute, Mikey Dobbs.
Oh, that's right.
Zonal marking, set piece, and we've got it was a near. It wasn't that far out. It was just outside the 18. I think I don't know whether we're gonna show the clip or not, but maybe it's better not to. And we got it. We're holding a line around the penalty spot or whatever it is, and it's zonal. They got all the players there, and it's Kamal Miller just runs right through the gap. Nobody touches him, and he heads it in. It's like easy, right? I mean, how hard is that?
And goal. Yeah.
I mean, every Montreal player ran without anybody bumping them, knocking them, whatever. I'm like, just stand in front of a guy. If you literally just stand in front of a guy and bump a little bit, force him to go around, right? You're an NFL fan, Mikey Dobbs.
I used to be, Dave. And then Atlanta lost after being up 28-3, and I stopped watching. I stopped watching football after that.
Well, that being said, you've watched NFL.
Thankfully, Atlanta United was created the next year, and now I'm ranting about Atlanta United.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But right, if a team has good wide receivers, and if you don't bump them at the line of scrimmage, what happens?
Then they go down the field and catch the ball and score.
And score lots of touchdowns,
trick
right?
Question?
So it's not a trick question. The point is that if you give a good receiver a free run to get those first 5 yards off and the timing is good, it's going to work. And the same thing is true on a set piece, right? If one thing about a set piece, unlike live play, is you know exactly when the ball is coming. You can time your run. So if a guy gets to run through a gap in our little, cute little, Lego man, lined up every 3 yards, right? And they don't get bumped, it's easy to time it. You might as well be playing no defenders.
There's you can see in the center of the field, there's 3 Atlanta United players in their pretty jerseys, but they're not getting them dirty. To your point.
You have literally got to prevent those guys from getting a free run. And honestly, even if you do nothing else, if you don't track them, if you don't really go and win the head ball, if you don't really defend whatever, the chances of them scoring, if you bump them a little bit and make them go around you, the timing is all off, and it's unlikely they're getting to the ball.
And so the guy behind Alan Franco, I think, is the one who scores it. So Alan Franco's got the orange shoes on here. Yep. And let's see if there's any pressure on that player. And he's the guy that scores, I think, is the last Montreal player that you can kind of see on the screen here if you're on YouTube. And here comes the ball, he breaks through, and he just gets up.
Yeah, he just runs, takes 5 steps, jumps up, and heads the ball. Right? Yeah. It's not that hard, and a professional player is gonna do that a lot. Right? So here's the thing. All right. Pineda after the game. Quote, I think set pieces is a topic. It's about concentration. It's about working as a team on a very specific play. But also we have to face that many teams in MLS have more tall guys than us. And we want to play in a very specific way and not really a lot on set pieces. But there are certainly teams that have probably taller players attacking set pieces. And that is difficult to defend.
So what's your solution there? Maybe mark your men up, at least.
Get taller.
Get taller? Yeah, I like that idea.
This is, no offense, BS excuse, right? I mean, so first of all, George Campbell, Miles Robinson, they're not short. No. Right? Yes, we have Almada who's short, and maybe Brooks Lennon is short, right? But we have some towering guys in the middle of the field.
How tall is Cicernos?
He's real tall.
Yeah, he's pretty tall too. So get him on the near post.
Right. So you don't need to have everybody be tall. And second of all, it doesn't matter how tall you are when you let the guy just run straight through and head the ball, right? I mean, you could have 6'5" guys, and it's not going to do a damn what a difference because all you're doing is a Lego saying "Ole," you know. I mean, have you ever seen a bullfight? You know, and the guy. That's our zonal marking.
It's about time we fix it, but
And
I don't think we are. I don't think we are.
I have to say, Kevin Egan, right? He says he was parroting Pineda. He said, "Oh, I think that the set piece problem is our height." I don't think so, Mikey Dobbs.
No.
I don't think so.
As someone who's 5'6",
you know who
do
won the
not believe
most
his
balls in the Tata era defensively on set pieces?
I don't know.
Joseph Martinez.
Yeah.
Is he tall?
No. It's all about want.
Right? It's about, you can have a guy who's not tall and they can be quick. Actually, the best guy defending our set pieces is still Gutman, who's also not tall.
Yeah.
Right? Let him actually bump somebody. Let him actually play and try to prevent somebody instead of we're going to be so cute about our system. Right? I mean, a high school team where the coach just says, hey, everybody mark someone up is better than that.